Hey everyone, welcome to another video of our turtle graphics series. Today we're going to be working on adding our total distance added to the screen, that stat information. We're also going to be changing the thickness of our line being drawn. So as of right now, if we just run our program, I mean it's fine. Nothing's really wrong with it. It's cool, but our line's kind of thin. It's difficult to see some colors sometimes. We really have to squint. I have 20/20 vision, really blessed with that, and it's even difficult for me. So, also, we need to hide this turtle because that's annoying. We'll do that too. We'll hide that turtle, and from our last video, if you haven't checked it out, feel free to check it out. But we learned that we can just use hide turtle to hide the turtle. So really cool. Let's hide it. I think we can just move this up here. We don't really need that being drawn. Okay, so super easy to change the thickness of our lines being drawn. What we're going to do is right here, right in our run. You know what? We might be able to pass it in right here into our create turtle function. So we're going to say genturtle.pensize. So this is another function with turtle graphics. It's called pensize. And it takes the width of the line thickness. I'm not exactly sure how. It goes from 1 to 10, right? So 10 being, I guess, the thickest. So we'll do like 5. We'll start off with 5, see what that looks like. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just run this. Okay, nice. Looks already better right off the back. I kind of like it. I vibe with this. I think I'm going to stick with 5. Cool. Oh, this thing didn't congratulate. Where do we do that? Where do we say congratulations? Cap. That's cap. Okay. Wait, do we even need... Oh, yeah, that's our flag variable. Oh, this is that print. I was having, weird thing kept getting printed out. Delete that. Okay, so I guess we'll do check winner. Where do we say check winner at? Right here. So inside of our run, we're seeing. Interesting. I guess let's try putting this inside of our run. I don't think that's gonna fix it, but I mean we'll see, I guess. So okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Wow, look at that jump. She got the 400. So we're gonna add it, put it back right there. We'll also just throw it in our congratulations. We'll just say it right here, cap.hide turtle. Undefined variable. What do you mean? I used them right? Oh, I created him. Oh, that's why. I thought I was using captain. Forgot about that. Okay, so let's just hide this little turtle and that should fix it. And we'll just assume it's fixed. And let's go ahead and start working on adding our total stats to the sheet. So what we're gonna do is after there's a winner. After there is a winner, we're going to create a function called display stats. That might change later, but for now, we'll leave it at that. And what we want to do is we actually want to return these variables too. So total distance LB and LBG. So we'll do total distance LB, total distance LBG. We're going to return those and save them in the variables. And we will save them, I guess, under D3 and D4. We'll unpack them like that. And we'll just pass them into here. So D3 and D4, display stats. Okay, so now we need to create this function. So we'll go ahead and create it. So def, a little more space, def create, or display. What did I call it? Display stats, yeah. And we'll just call it D1. Actually, yeah, we'll call it D1 and D2. D2. Okay, so we want to do something very similar to what we did with our check winner, right? So we can go ahead and create a turtle. I'm just going to copy this. Copy it right here. Some of this we can get rid of. We can make this a lot cleaner, but just to like, you know, get something running, we're gonna go ahead and do it this way. So I'll call it cap. That's cap. Pen up, and we're gonna go to the center of the screen. So we know that this position is where we're writing our congratulations. So what we could do is we can actually, if this says congratulations, we want to be in the middle. So instead of maybe negative 215, maybe like negative 100, and instead of 175, we'll go right under the line. So we'll say like 140. I guess we'll go with 140. And let's just write something. We'll write stats right here just to see if we can get this working. And stats. Okay, so that's solid. So maybe like a little bit more to the right and a little bit higher up. So where's display stats? Okay, so a little bit more to the right. So honestly, we can just use a 0 and a little bit higher. So we'll say 160. And then I'm also going to add in another 400 just to speed this up even more. Yeah, just to speed this program up every time we run it. Oh, solid. That's beautiful. Okay, awesome. You know what? We can even draw like a line underneath. Sure, let's do it. Why not? Doesn't hurt. So we can do something like cap dot right, and we'll do, you know, just a huge line like that. And we're actually going to need to do cap dot go to, and we're gonna have to go to like negative 215, because that's where the start of the text is. Negative 215. Actually, let's just go to 200 because I think they're different sizes. Oh no, they're all the same. So we'll do 215. Bump and 175. Yeah, that's what the distance was. And we'll write this. So if we run this, we should get something somewhat entertaining. I always say that this is it's so small. Okay, well maybe let's change the font. So we'll do font equals, and then we'll use Arial again because, you know, we use that for everything. And then we'll do size 12, and we'll make this bold, and we'll do the same thing with our stats. Copy that, put her right here, and let's actually put it a little bit lower. Okay, that's good. Maybe we'll lower stats a little bit, but the line is good. We'll double the distance of this line. There we go. And we'll lower stats a little bit. So maybe we'll go 150, write stats, go here. Probably should have written this first. It makes more sense to have this first. Also, I don't even think I need pen down, 'cause I'm just using right. So we'll move this above right here. So it's stats. Oh wait, what? Move this line, not stats. Just like that. Okay. And then we'll move this right below the line. So just to see if this works again, just want to double check this. Okay, and a little bit longer, maybe like 1, 2, 3, like 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that should be good. So now what we want to do is we want to write our hour stats underneath, and let's actually make this. That's fine. Okay, so let's just write our stats. So we need to go to, you know, a position. We'll go a little bit to the left. So we'll say cap.goto, and we'll do, I don't know, like negative 100, and the same. We'll go right under this. So we'll say something like 140. Right, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna write total, we'll say lonely boy total, absolute total distance. So we might need to move this a little bit more to the left to compensate for all this writing. And for now, let's just say 0 and then copy this, do another one for our other one. So it'll be -50, a little bit lower. So maybe like 30. And we'll rewrite it again, lonely boy girlfriend. Okay, and let's see what this looks like. It might look a little weird, so we'll edit it as needed. Okay, that actually looks somewhat decent. It might look a little weird. We might need to move our turtle a little lower, or actually, you know what? We'll move this higher. And I'm not really liking how short this gap is and how large this gap is, so I might move this a little bit. Also, this line needs to be bigger, so we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's move this to negative like 35. And we're also going to, we'll have to do that here. We'll actually do negative 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add a little more flair, and let's add font to this so it's a little larger font. And we're gonna make this one a little bit smaller than everything else. So we'll say Arial, and then we'll say what am I doing? We'll say Arial, and then we'll do 10 for now, and we'll change it if needed. I think we can use italic. We can use italic, I think. Font equals, and we'll do Arial. We'll say 10, and we'll say italic. And then I'm just using italic so we can see how it looks, because we've been using bold, and I think we use normal. So yeah, I just want to show you other things you can do with turtle graphics. Okay, I kind of like it being italics. We will lower this a little more. Maybe move this a little more to the left also. So we'll say this is 265. We will make this 265. Actually, we'll make it 275. We'll add some more dashes because, like, why not? I don't know. It doesn't hurt. And we'll make this a little lower, so we'll say this is going to be 120. Add some more space to it, and we're gonna need to move our turtles. So our starting positions can't be. I think they're like 175. Set starting positions 420, 125. Okay, where is starting positions at? Okay, so instead of 125, let's do like 100. So Lonely Boy is going to be at 100, and Lonely Boy's girlfriend is going to be at negative 100, because in this starting position, we have Lonely Boy's girlfriend at the negative of whatever is passed in. So we'll go ahead and run this, and what's our time at? We're at 14 minutes. So we'll go ahead and run this, and okay, so now we can get rid of some lines. I want to lower this number too, or this line. So let's do, trying to speed this up. So we'll make this one 130. This one will be 115. We'll get rid of like 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll run this again, see what we're looking at. And solid. It looks decent. Okay, I can get rid of a few more lines actually. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I run it again. Again, maybe I'll get rid of, you know what, just to make this we're gonna, just to make these strings of somewhat even length, we're gonna do this. I totally just don't want to fix that right now. And there we go. And we can actually delete maybe like 2 more. But yeah, so let's also update this kind of like how we updated our travel distance. I know this video is a little longer, so bear with me. So let's do, this is just going to be, you know, we'll have it like that. And we are going to call display distances, we're going to call update stats. Actually, we're only going to be doing it 1 time, so we don't even need a, yeah, we can actually pass it in here. So we're going to do plus. Now I can show you in like, I don't know, a few videos ago, I said you couldn't do plus D1 or plus like, you know, something. And I'm going to show you right here. Excuse me. I'm going to show you right here why you can't do this. Let's make sure. So I'm taking this string and I'm adding this to it. Let's make sure we separate our string from our parameters. So if we run this, I'm actually going to get an error. And that is because we're not going to see it until the end, because that's when the code happens. So we're going to say can only concatenate a string, not an int. And that's because D1 and D2 are integers, and we can't add integers to a string. So super easy fix. We'll just do str and cast it to a string. So we're just going to take this number, turn it into a string. Super easy. And we'll run this one last time before the end of the video. We'll run it right here, and there we go. So we have total distance traveled. For Lonely Boy, it was 950, even though they finished at 850, and the Lonely Boy's girlfriend 600. Wow, did she like not get any negatives? That's interesting. Let's run that again. Wow, did she really not get any negative? Or I mean, I guess it's possible. Let's take out the negative 400. Sorry, I'm making this video a little longer than it has to be. You can go ahead and like, we're not going to add any more features, so feel free to, you know, stop watching. But I'm curious. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. Okay, yeah, so, you know, look at 1005, 905. So they got negative 50 twice. 208 or 280, 180. They got negative 50 twice. This is nice. I like this. We'll make this a little bit better in like future videos. Also, I'm going to delete maybe 1. Or, yeah, that's fine. In the next video, we're going to be working on, we're actually going to try changing our turtle to maybe like an image or something else to see how that looks. And we're going to update our finish and our starting and finish line, make them a little nicer looking, because having this thin line right here just kind of looks tacky. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Stop recording.